K2's on your side, tracking the aftermath from Oregon lawmakers failing to pass a transportation bill that may have raised taxes. ODOT sending an urgent warning saying your drive will almost soon be impacted, while their union expects pink slips should be sent out as soon as next week. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for K2 News at 11 tonight. I'm Deborah Knapp. Victor Park is live in the Lloyd district. So, Victor, ODOT told you how these layoffs could impact drivers.
That's right. Hey, good evening, Deb. You know, ODOT says those mass layoffs mean fixing fewer potholes, removing less graffiti, removing less trash. This as hundreds of ODOT workers are bracing for what's to come.
Tonight, the fallout continues from Oregon lawmakers failing to pass a comprehensive transportation bill.
And now, unfortunately, hundreds of people across the state are facing job loss directly because of that decision.
ODOT saying at this time, we know that Oregonians will almost immediately begin to see noticeable impacts to the quality and reliability of our transportation system. Reductions will almost certainly include fixing fewer potholes, removing less graffiti, and clearing less trash.
Everybody is nervous. Really, no one's safe.
The union representing 1,700 ODOT workers says they are all but certain layoff notices will be sent out next week on Tuesday, July 8th, and that 400 to 600 workers, roughly 10% of the agency's workforce, will be without a job by next month.
Nobody really knows for sure. They're working, scrambling right now to come up with how it's going to go into effect. But what I have been told, if you are on that list, you will have a job through the end of the month.
He adds workers may be moved to other positions, but it doesn't mean less job losses.
Those people with a lot of seniority could choose to come to my shop and bump people that they have more seniority, more tenure than.
Democrats said in order to maintain safety on our roads, it would require raising taxes and fees. Republicans said Oregonians couldn't afford that, and instead they wanted to use existing revenue.
All right, in the meantime, Governor Tina Kotek says she is urging lawmakers to come to an agreement, but would not confirm if she would call for a special session. And even if she does, she would need to give lawmakers some time so that they could get a bill together to garner enough votes. But in the meantime, ODOT says they are still working through the details, the exact number of people that could be laid off, and they expect to have those numbers within the next week. But they say they expect hundreds of people to be laid off. We are live here in the Lloyd district. I'm Victor Park, K2 News.
Victor, thank you.